gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in as we get ready to rock and roll here for another night of wicked racing action. Checkered flag already out here. That means we're going to get ready for quick qualifying action here. These drivers are going to jump out onto the racetrack here. They're going to jump out here for qualifying as we're going to get ready to rock and roll with the next installment, race number 9 of 12 here for the Great White North 358 Modified Series. You see the 8 ride of Jeremy Vaughn jumping out onto the racetrack as we're going to get ready to rock and roll. Yo, Jordan LaFont coming in, showing the love. Tagging Pete, Mitch, Brandon, Preston, getting them all in here. Whippersnapper coming in, showing the love. What is good, Tony? What is good, my boy? Tony Whipperman coming in, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Whippersnapper? What is good, my boy? Susie Dickinson, Mama Bear coming in with the love, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Mama Bear? What is good, my girl, Ty Dickinson? Ty coming in, smashing that heart reaction. What is good, Ty guy? What is good? Sweet T-Gang. Yo, Jordan LaFont coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. What is good, Jordan? What is good, my boy? Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are in for a treat here once again tonight, man. Another wicked show, another great treat here for each and every one of us as we're going to get ready to rock and roll. We're going to get ready to rumble here. The next race of the Great White North 358 Modified Series. Yo, Blakely! Joshua! Mr. Blakely coming in with that heart reaction. What is good, Josh? What is good, my boy? Megan coming in, smashing that like as well. Bryce Bear, Bryce Dickinson coming in with that heart reaction. What is good, Bryce Bear? What is good, my boy? Coming in, showing the love as well. What is good, homie? What is good? How is everyone doing tonight, man? You see that 007 ride out there on the racetrack. The 11 ride of Shane Yates out there looking very good in that Premier Racing Setups ride. He's going to get done his qualifying effort. He's going to take that ride off the racetrack. Mama Bear is good. How about you, my boy? Oh, Susie, you know I'm always doing good when we got cars on the racetrack. You know I'm always doing good when we're racing, especially when we see you up in here. We doing this on some bad Wi-Fi? Fingers crossed. Oh, no, Bryce. Bryce, what in the world? Fix the Wi-Fi, homie. Fix that. Fix it. Get it fixed up, my boy. Get it fixed up and get back out. And get out here. Come on now. Don't start with any of that bad Wi-Fi stuff. Come on. Come on now, homie. You don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. Probably just jinx myself here, for sakes. Man, YouTube, for some reason, just always uses so much of everything, bro. Woo! Woo! All right, let's go, chat. Let's go, baby. Oh, this is going to be good. See Cody Myers out there in that Elite Performance Industries, the number 55. Myers looking very good. Myers looking fresh out there in that 55 ride. Myers looking to have a great run here in that 55 machinist. We're going to get ready to rock and roll here with our A-Main feature event in just a few more moments. You see the 69K of Keith Hackney out there on the racetrack. Seeing Hackney out there for yet again another wicked night of racing action. We'll have to see if he can park that ride back up here in Victory Lane once again. He's been pretty dominant in this series, so we'll have to see if anyone else can beat him. How much time left? Ooh, time left for qualifying. You got about a minute and a half, Jamie. You got about a minute and a half, my boy. You'll have to hurry it up. You'll have to hurry it up. There's Brycey Bear in that Next Level Racing number 84 ride as that Papa Mike Promotions Next Level Racing Grip Hackney machine looking good as always out there on the racetrack. Looks like the internet's holding up so far, Bryce. Looks like it's doing all right so far. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in as we get ready to rock and roll here. Our first heat race just around the corner. We're going to get ready to set the lineups here for the first heat race of the evening. Weedsport looking absolutely beautiful. The sun is setting around this racetrack, and these drivers are ready to rock and roll and ready to put the work in here in this one. Thank you, Ty. Ty got it with that minute and a half. Yo, Dean Reynolds, what is good? Dean, what is good, my boy? What's good, Dean? Dean coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Anthony Karp coming in with that share. What is good, Anthony? Josh says, Weedsport, boo, boo, Weedsport, boo. Weedsport is it's a tough racetrack. It can be very, very tricky for a lot of drivers. Corner number 1 and corner number 4 are just very, very tight. They've got a lot of room, but they feel like they're very, very tight. Not a lot of racing room coming out or into those corners, and definitely see some accidents happen around those areas. That's for dang certain. Oh, let's go. Let's get it, chat. All right, these drivers starting to load into the sim. We're going to get ready here to rock and roll with our first heat race of the evening. These drivers loaded in here on the front stretch. We're going to get ready for our first starting lineup of the evening. Barely missed it. Dang it. No, my boy, Jamie. Oh, man, that sucks, homie. That sucks. Yeah, it's too bad you couldn't actually join afterwards, like after qualifying. It'd be nice if you could actually join up. That'd be pretty neat. That'd be pretty cool if you could do that. But unfortunately, once that qualifying session is over, it's all done from there. As we're gonna get ready here for our starting lineup. These drivers loaded into the sim, starting on the pole in the 20R ride. That is Cody Gagliano. To his outside in the 11 ride, it's the House of Speed number 11 of Jordan LaFawn. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 79 machine, it's the FTM number 79 of Dean Reynolds. To his outside in the 2 ride is the DWR Sweet Tea Gang Bella's Bullies number 2 of Ty Dickinson. Starting inside of row number 3 in the 09, that is the Next Level Racing ride, the EPI number 09 of Joshua Ely. To his outside, his brother in the 06 machine, that is Colby Ely, starting there in position number 6. Starting in the 7th position on the inside of row number 4 in that NH Lens Team No Love Alpha Race Designs number 55, that is Cody Myers. To his outside, his teammate in the NLR WR1 number 8, that is Jeremy Bond. Bringing up the rear of the field in the 22 machine, that is Matt Brunner. As we got 9 drivers getting ready to go to battle here for heat race number 1. We're looking for 4 drivers to transfer through to the A main. Cody Gagliano, Jordan LaFawn, green flag in the air. We have set these drivers loose as we can see them already trying to find the quickest way around this racetrack. Right now, it looks like that bottom side is very, very good. You can see the 2 ride of Ty Dickinson, unfortunately, up there on the high side here, trying to clear the 09 ride of Joshua Ely to try to move down, as the bottom side looks like it's rolling very good here early on. Definitely don't want to be up there on that high side right now, as this track still has a lot of tackiness in it, still a lot of grip down there. They're going to start to work their way up towards that outside wall later in this race. That 2 ride continues to slide back as here comes Cody Myers. Myers now to the inside of the 2 ride. Here comes Colby Ely as well, as Ely trying to get 1 spot back here as he fell back a couple spots here, starting on the outside of row number 3 as well. He's back into the 6th position now after passing the 2 machine of Ty Dickinson. Out in front, though, it's all Cody Gagliano as Cody continues to lead the way here. That number 20R ride looking very, very good here once again. looking very stout early on here as Cody Gagliano continues to lead the way with 3 more laps left to go. Jordan LaFawn right there in second. Dean Reynolds in position number 3. And Joshua Ely in that 4th and final transfer spot. You just saw the 55 ride of Cody Myers, who's on the outside looking in. Pancake the wall there ever so slightly. Does it again there, that time through the front straightaway. See if he can continue hanging on to that car. If he keeps on hitting that wall, you'll see some damage continuing to build for him. Colby Ely there in 6 as we're going to see the white flag fly in one more time around here for Cody Gagliano. It's Cody out in front. Jordan LaFawn there in second. One more shot here into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. We're going to see that checkered flag fly for Cody Gagliano as he picks up heat race win number 1. Jordan LaFawn there in second, Dean Reynolds in third, and Joshua Ely coming home in position number 4 in that 4th and final transfer spot. Unfortunately, everybody else is going to be going to the consolation race as we're going to get these drivers loaded in here. We're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here for heat race number 2. These drivers getting loaded into the sim here once again. Hopefully Bryce Dickinson's internet is working pretty good. Brycey Bear, don't forget you gotta jump in here. You gotta make sure you can join the race. Good old McDonald's coffee. No sugar in it apparently, so that one sucks. All cars should be going. Consi might be just for starting position. Okay. That's good to know, Ty. That's good to know. Looks like Bryce Dickinson, unfortunately, is going to miss the start here of heat race number 2 as we're going to get these drivers out onto the racetrack here for the second heat race of the evening. And starting on the pole in the 51 ride, that is Clay Christopherson. His outside in the 69K ride. Moving up one line here as Bryce Dickinson missing the start here of this heat race. That's going to move Keith Hackney up into the outside of the front row. So Hackney's going to be starting here in position number 2. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 11 ride. It's that Premier Racing Setups ride of Shane Yates into his outside. In that expert installation number 17, that is Luke Hines. Starting inside a row number 3 in the 214, that is Stephen Lindo. Into his outside in the 6th ride, that is Cody Olson. Bringing up the rear of the field in the 007, the expert installation 007, that is Samuel Bachman. As we got 7 drivers, 4 more transfer spots as we are back to green flag racing. The FDM number 51 rider, Clay Christopherson, out in front here as he's going to lead early on, but Keith Hackney right there on his back bumper. Hackney trying to stay right there with him, waiting for a mistake, a slip-up, or anything to open up the door here for that 69K ride to get down to his inside. Shane Yates right there behind him as you see this track already starting to slick off a little by little here. You see the 6th ride of Cody Olson get a little sideways there on the exit of corner number 4. That's going to bring Luke Hines right there to his outside as Luke trying to run that high side line here, trying to find that extra little bit of momentum to get around this 6 machine. Stephen Lindo back into that 6th position with Samuel Bachman right there, bringing up the rear of the field here. The 007 ride trying to close the gap on the high line racing ride of Stephen Lindo as he's trying to hold on to that 6th position on the racetrack as Cody Olson continues to slide around here in that 4th and final transfer spot. He's got that 17 machine right there all over his back bumper. That's bringing that 214 right there with him as we're going to get a lead change here. And now out in front goes Keith Hackney. Hackney getting a run and getting around the 51 machine. So Keith Hackney now into the top spot here in heat race number 2. As we're going to take a look back and see what happens down into corner number 1. Looks like it all starts right back here. Clay goes up the racetrack. The 69K goes to the bottom side. Gets a good run at a corner number 4. Drives it in on the bottom side here through 1 and 2 and takes that lead away. So Keith Hackney now out in front as he's going to see the white flag fly here one more time for Keith Hackney. The Grib Hackney Next Level Racing EPI number 69K is going to come out of corner number 4, and he's going to pick up heat race win number 2. Clay Christopherson there in second, Shane Yates in third, Cody Olsen, Luke Hines, Stephen Lindow, Samuel Buckman, and Bryce Dickinson rounding out the field there in heat race number 2. As we're going to get ready here, I believe, for our B main consolation race, and as Ty said, looks like all 9 drivers here in this B main will transfer through into the show here. So this one is just for bragging rights, for practice, for glory, and for starting position for our A main feature event. As these drivers all get loaded into the sim here, we're going to get ready to set them loose here once again for our B main consolation race. Starting on the pole in the 55 ride is that NH Lens Elite Performance Industries number 55 of Cody Myers. To his outside in the 17 ride, that is Luke Hines. Starting inside a row number 2 in the 06, that is Colby Ely. To his outside in the 214, it's the Highline Racing number 214, a Stephen Lindow. And down to the inside a row number 3 in the 2 ride, that is Ty Dickinson. To his outside in the 007, that is Samuel Bachman. Then we see Matt Brunner, Bryce Dickinson, and Jeremy Vaughn rounding out the field here as our consolation race is about to get underway here for some wicked racing action. Dude guy coming in, smashing the like on the stream. What is good, dude guy? Yo, Pete Fitzsimmons coming in, smashing the like on the stream. Jeremy Sutton coming in with that like as well. Cody Gagliano with the like and the share. What is good, Cody? What is good, my boy? Dude guy 2.0 coming in with that like. Dude, you will never guess what. Dude, what? Let me know. Michael Dickinson, Papa Mike coming in with the like and the share. Alexandria Ely coming in, smashing that heart reaction. As we're going to go green flag racing here for our B main consolation race. Our B main underway here. Dude guy, what am I guessing, my boy? I need to guess it. This is Hackney's best track. When it slicks off, it's game over. Sorry, boys. Oh, boy. That's scary to see. That's scary to see. Christofferson. Names are minor. Me and my whole squad got nuke contracts today. Yo, let's go, dude guy. That's what's up right there, homie. That's what's up, my boy. Chasing them nukes. That's what's up right there, homie. As we're going to see the caution flag come out rather quickly here in this one. Caution flag going to come out right out of the get-go. Looks like Stephen Lindow on the 214 ride having some issues here on this start. Luke Hines a little bit slow there on the high side. Looks like the 214 is going to kind of get checked up and going to get bounced around there after nosing it into the back of the 17 ride. And unfortunately bounced around, pointed the wrong direction, and that Dirt Company WFO number 214, unfortunately, going to be going to the back row here as we'll stack them back up and get ready to do it all over again as Cody Myers continues to lead the way. Dude, that's awesome, dude. That is awesome, my boy. That is going to be absolutely wicked to see you guys try to chase down some nukes, homie. That is going to be absolutely amazing to see you guys try to run those nuked contracts and everything else, man. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a ton of fun, my boy. As we're going to go back to green flag racing here at Weedsport Speedway out in front. Cody Myers continues to lead the way. Here comes Luke Hines down on the bottom side here. Luke fell back there to position number 3 on this restart. Some contact. Luke Hines is going to go around. They're going to stack up. The caution flag is going to come back out. Caution flag coming back out here as the 17 rider Luke Hines, unfortunately, going around here after a little bit of contact. I believe that was Matt Brunner who got into the back of him here. Let me take a look here. It is Matt Brunner. Just gets into the back bumper here of that 17 rod right there. Spins him around right through the slick stuff. Matt trying to avoid it. The 8 rider Jeremy Vaughn getting some damage there. The 214 getting into it as well as the official iRacing page truck coming back out onto the racetrack. Tough break there for Lucas. He was having a good run, man. He was up there trying to maybe make a pass here for that second spot on the racetrack. Unfortunately, that little bit of contact is enough to spin him around, point him in the wrong direction. A little bit of a pile-up down there, and there's that contact. There goes that Speed Shop 51, number 17 ride, and that Brunner right there as well, the 214. All stacked up there in the bottom of corner number 4, so we'll stack them back up here at the front of the field here, and we're going to set them back loose in corner number 4 as 2 quick caution flags here in the first, well, in our B main consolation race. So definitely interesting to see. Yo, Shane coming in, showing that love. Mr. Yates coming in with that like and the share on the stream. What is good, Shane? Or what is good, my boy? Mr. Yates coming in, smashing that like and share as well. What is good, homie? What is good, my boy? Shane coming in, showing all that love as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. These drivers are stacked back up. The lights are turned off, the official iRacing pace truck, and we're going to get ready to set them loose as Cody Myers continues to lead the way here. Colby Ely in position number 2. Ty Dickinson now in third with Jeremy Vaughn, Samuel Bachman, Luke Hines, Matt Brunner, Stephen Lindo, and Bryce Dickinson rounding out the field. But it looks like Bryce and Stephen both going to take their rides off the racetrack here as we are back to green flag racing. Cody Myers looking picture perfect here through corner number 1 and 2 as he leads them down the backstretch into corner number 3 here. He's got about a car length or 2 advantage over that 06 ride as Colby Ely going to jump back down to the bottom side of the racetrack here and try to roll the bottom, trying to follow right in the tire tracks of that 55 ride. Ty Dickinson looks like he may lose position number 3 here as the 8 rider Jeremy Vaughn's going to drive around him on the high side here, running right through the slick, a little bit higher up than what the 2 ride is. Some of these guys still find a lot of grip right down on the bottom side of the racetrack. See the 007 rider Samuel Bachman trying to jump up and take that 4th spot away from Ty Dickinson as we're going to see that white flag fly here and one more time around for Cody Myers as Myers down the backstretch into corner number 3 here one more time in our B main. Picture perfect through 3 and out of 4. He's going to pick up the B main consolation win. Colby Ely in 2nd, Jeremy Vaughn in 3rd, Ty Dickinson in 4th. Samuel Bachman, Luke Hines, and everybody else there in that consolation race as we're going to get these drivers loaded into the sim. We're going to get ready here for the start of this A-Main feature event as our A-Main about to get underway. Jeremy says, hi, Aaron. Hi, Aaron. Jeremy, my boy, I just saw that, homie. Hey, how are you? How you doing, homie? How you doing, my boy? Coming in showing the love over there on Facebook. Good to see you as always. Woo! This is going to be fun, chat. This is going to be fun. We're going to see some wicked racing action here, man. It's going to be a ton of fun as these drivers all loading into the sim. We're going to get ready to set them loose here. Yo, Alexandria's like finally popping up on the broadcast there, so that's good. Hopefully my internet restarts fast enough. How long does it take your internet to restart, Bryce? What in the world? What in the world? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get a quick little break in here. Don't go anywhere as we're going to get ready for our starting lineup in our A-Main feature event about to get underway here in just a few more moments. Enjoy the sights and sounds here of Weedsport Speedway as we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose. Oh, Blaze, Rachel's my boy. Blaze coming in, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Blaze? Well, when you live in bumfuck nowhere, yeah, I guess. Yo, Ray Muller coming in, smashing the like as well. What is good, Ray? Ray coming in, showing the love, smashing that like on the stream. How's it going, Ray? How you doing, my boy? Coming in, showing that love as well. Dustin Price coming in, smashing that like as well. How rude of me. How we doing tonight, Peacemaker? Oh, man, we are doing good, Dustin. We are doing good, my boy. Much appreciate you coming in, smashing that like on the stream as always, homie. Always enjoy seeing you up here in the booth and seeing you up here in the broadcast, up in the chat, cheering these drivers on. Always good to see you up here, homie. Always good to see you up here. Yo, Tristan, my boy Tristan coming in. Let's get ready to rumble. You know it, my boy. You know it. What's up, my dude? What's up, homie? How you doing? How you doing, Tristan? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful evening as we're going to get ready here for this main feature event in just a few more moments as we're going to reset the old timer here. The old timer needs to get a little reset there. There we go. A little bit better. Only about a couple minutes left here, and we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sunset off 3 is awesome. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, my boy. Damn autocorrect. It is what it is. It is what it is, Dustin. Go fast, turn left. You know it, Ray. You know it. That's all they need to do. It's that simple. Go fast and turn left out here. We're going to get ready to set these drivers loose here in just a few more moments. We're going to get these drivers ready to rock and roll here for this main feature event. Woo! Woo! Let's go, chat. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're tuning in over on Facebook or YouTube Gaming, if you guys haven't already, make sure you check out our kick.com broadcast as well. We're going to post it up in the chat here. Head on over to kick.com. It's a new streaming site. It's about to get ready to rock and roll. It's about to get ready for some wicked action over there as well as we continue to grow. We need to reach that 75 followers over on Kick to start getting into the affiliate area and everything else over there. So if you guys can, jump on over to Kick, check it out, make an account, drop a follow on your boys' page. You can find me right on over there. There is the broadcast and everything else as we're going to get ready to rock and roll with our main feature event. Tristan, my boy, I do believe we got 50 laps of racing action here. Yo, Jacob, what is good, my boy? What is good, Jacob? How you doing, homie? How you doing? Coming in, showing the love as well. Hello, how you doing, my boy? How you doing? Woo! Oh, this is going to be good, chat. This is going to be good. This is going to be one heck of a show. As here we go. These drivers loading into the sim. We're going to get ready to set them loose. All these drivers getting ready to go to action here as they're starting to line up here down on the front stretch. Starting on the pole in this one. In the 20R ride, that is Cody Gagliano to his outside in the 69K. It's the next level racing rider, Keith Hackney. Starting inside a row at number 2 in the 11 ride, that is Jordan LaFawn into his outside in the 51. That is Clay Christofferson. Starting in position number 5 in the 79 ride, that is Dean Reynolds into his outside in the DRS Setups.com machine, step premier racing setups ride of Shane Yates. Starting inside a row number 4 in the 09, that is Joshua Ely into his outside in the 6th ride, that is Cody Olson. Starting in position number 9 in the 55 ride, that is Cody Myers into his outside. In the 06, that is Colby Ely. And then starting the back of the field here, we see the 11th place driver, the 8 rider, Jeremy Vaughn, alongside him in the 2 machine, that is Ty Dickinson. Then we see Samuel Bachman there in 13th, Luke Hines in 14th, Matt Brunner, Stephen Lindau rounding out the field as Bryce Dickinson not making it out onto the racetrack, as we're going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation as we are green flag racing here at Weedsport Speedway. Side by side down the backstretch goes Cody Gagliano and that 69K machine of Keith Hackney. Is Hackney right there in position number 2, trying to stick right there with him. Hackney looking to have a great run here as he tries to make the pass on the hindside, still side by side here at the front of the field as these drivers, they better wreck him. I'm telling ya, oh my gosh, Jamie. They better, as the first caution flag gonna come out here. Does it look like Keith Hackney did have the lead? That 69K ride hooked up on the high side here is gonna keep that top position. He's going to be that control car now on these restarts, and that's going to make it even tougher for the rest of the field. It's the caution flag coming out quickly in this one. We're going to take a look back and see what happens, as it looks like Cody Olsen in the 6th ride here, maybe having some issues with Colby Ely. Colby Ely's right there behind him. Ooh, looks like Joshua Ely actually getting in the side of the 6th ride, spinning him sideways on the racetrack. Both of them getting stopped down there in the corner of 3 and 4, and we're going to see that first caution flag fly. I mean, a little bit too deep underneath of them there, getting that contact, spinning him around. Everyone else getting on the binders, trying to avoid it. Matt Brunner doing a great job, the 007 to Samuel Bachman, also doing a great job to avoid any additional contact. The first caution flag of the night coming out here quickly in this one, as get these drivers stacked back up, ready to go back to green flag racing, as we're going to have Delaware file restarts here once again. Keith Hackney out in front all by himself here. No one to his inside, no one to his outside. He's in that front row all by himself. Cody Gagliano, Clay Christopherson there in 2nd and 3rd. Yates, LaFawn, Reynolds, Ely, Myers, Dickinson, and Vaughn rounding out the top 10 as we are back to green flag racing here at Weedsport. The green flag back out in the air in the 69K ride. Keith Hackney already looking to try to pull away from the rest of the field. The 20R ride trying to hang right there with them, as that 20R machine of Cody Gagliano trying to stick right there with that 69K ride, but looks like the high side really coming in strong. The high side working well here right now. You see the 20R ride losing a little bit of distance here. Clay Christopherson jumping up to the outside here, looking to make the pass now for position number 2. He's going to get it, and the caution flag is going to fly once again. This time looks like Luke Hines in the 17 ride. I think Luke's going to have a little bit of a hard time here. Oh. 22 ride of Matt Brunner kind of just came out of nowhere there. Got into the side of him. Let's see if we can get a little bit more of a look at this one, as 22 blinking a little bit there on the bottom side of the racetrack. Disappears, and then a little bit of net code when the 22 car kind of comes back into picture frame. Just the 17 ride spins around, and unfortunate break there for Luke Hines. But luckily enough, not a lot of damage. That means we're going to get these drivers lined back up and ready to go back to green flag racing. If he catches back up with the rear of the field, we're going to get ready to set him back loose, as Keith Hackney still out in front here. Hackney continues to lead the way. 69K ride out in front, showing him how to get it done early on in this one. Gary Gagliano coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. What is good, Gary? Gary coming in, showing the love, smashing that like on the stream. Nicholas Merkley coming in as well. Nick coming in, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Nick? What is good, Slick Nick? My boy coming in, showing the love, smashing the like on the stream. Tasha Klingman coming in, showing the love with a heart reaction. Tasha, how you doing, my girl? How you doing? Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful night. Looks like the 51 ride, a little bit of a blink right there as well. Is tonight just the night of bad internet connections, or what? Is there a storm going through down there in the States or something? What in the world? We've seen Bryce, we've seen the 51 ride. We've seen a few drivers, unfortunately, have some issues out there on the racetrack with a little bit of blinkiness, as we're going to go back to green flag racing here. Keith Hackney out in front. Hackney continues to lead the way here in that 69K machine. Cody Gagliano right there in second. Jordan LaFawn trying to jump up and take that third spot away, as there goes the 11 ride around the 51, as you definitely want to be up there on the high side of the racetrack on these restarts. You do not want to be down low. Look at these drivers losing time here, losing usually about 1, 2, maybe 3 positions on the racetrack. Starting down low here is definitely not a good advantage here early on. It's that high side definitely has the early advantage. You can see them 2-3 wide back here. Ty Dickinson right in the middle of this one, right in the mix of it. He's got Colby Ely and Jeremy Vaughn right in front of him. The 6 ride of Cody Olsen there to his inside. This racetrack really starting to slick off here, really starting to get very, very tricky around here as these drivers try to navigate around each other and around this racetrack with these tough conditions. We'll have to see how they can all handle it, see who can stay out in front, who can work their way through the traffic and up towards the front of the field here. So you see the 2 ride trying to make the pass now on the 8 ride of Jeremy Vaughn. So it looks like the caution flag is going to come back out. The caution flag back out into the air here once again. Yo, Nicholas Merkley, Nicholas, my boy, coming in with the 100-star dono. Nick, Slick Nick, my boy Nicholas, coming in with the 100-star. Skylar Pruitt, my boy Skylar, coming in with the 96 stars as well. Skylar, what is good, my boy? What is good, homie? Skylar coming in with the like and the 96 stars. Much appreciated. Nicholas and Skylar coming in with the big bombs here. Activating a Star Party challenge as well. A little Star Party getting activated. Pete cheering on Jordan LaFawn. Everyone might as well battle for second now. Laugh out loud. Yeah, laugh out loud for certain on that one. It may be a very hard battle here for that second position on the racetrack, as, man, that 69K ride of Keith Hackney is absolutely hooked up here. As we'll take a quick look back, see what brings out this caution flag here for the 3rd time this evening. Not sure what happened. Looks like Steven Lindau having some issues here in the 214 ride. Oh, looks like he's just going to get up into the wall there, go upside down. That car's going to get turned around sideways on the racetrack, and unfortunately can't get it off the track in time before that caution flag flies, in a tough break there for the 214 machinist. Just for a wild ride right here, just gets up a little bit too high, gets up into that outside wall, the car just rolls over, climbs that wall, and definitely not the sight that Highline racing ride wanted to see here in this one. A face full of dirt and a tough break as he's parked down pit side, still getting some repairs done to that ride, as we're going to go back to green flag racing here. 69K ride of Keith Hackney out in front here once again as the green flag back out in the air. Going to set him back loose. You see Cody Gagliano trying to hold on to position number 2. Jordan LaFawn trying to jump up there and slide around him, trying to work the bottom side here. Here comes Clay Christopherson. Christopherson trying to jump up and take that 3rd spot back away from LaFawn. LaFawn going to try to come up the racetrack. He's going to fill that hole between Cody and that 51 ride, as he's going to jump back into position number 3. Shane Yates right there behind those guys as he's holding on to that 5th position on the racetrack after working himself around the FPM number 79 ride of Dean Brett. Cody Meyer there in 7th, Colby Ely there in 8th. He's got Jeremy Vaughn and Ty Dickinson have been all over his back bumper for majority of this race. Luke Hines right there in 11th on the outside. Looking in is now the 55 of Cody Myers. Up the racetrack, gonna lose a couple spots here. Ty Dickinson now all over his back bumper. A tough break there for Myers as he slicked quite a ways back and up into that outside wall. Hopefully not going to do it again there that time through 1 and 2, as we're going to jump into a quick Peacemaker Gaming crank it up. But Nicholas Merkley, Nicholas coming in with the 500-star dono. Nick coming in, big flexing with the big star bomb. Are you kidding me? Holy moly, Michael Dickinson, Papa Mike coming in with the 1200 star dono. Nicholas, Papa Mike coming in, showing the love. The 500 and 1200 star donos, boys, much appreciated. Looks like I have a new nickname, Slick Nick. You know it, homie, you know it. Slick Nick, Mr. Merkley. Oh no, Ty Dickinson up on the wall, Ty! Not the run he needed right there as he gets up into the outside wall. He's gonna keep that car rolling, no caution flag, but unfortunate break there as Ty Dickinson, some pretty heavy damage there after getting up into that outside wall, climbs the wall, almost sends the whole car out of the ballpark, but the rear end hangs over the outside, rolls back down onto the track. He keeps his foot in the throttle and keeps on rolling. Man, a tough break right there for Ty Dickinson, as that was a little bit of a rough one. As everyone keeps going, green flag conditions here, no stopping, no slowing down here in this one as these drivers continue the battle around the racetrack. See Ty, unfortunately, quite a ways back there. He's got Stephen Lindo there behind him, Samuel Mockman and Matt Brunner in front of him, but out in front, Keith Hackney continuing to lead the way. His teammate Cody Gagliano there in second, Jordan LaFawn in third place, Christopherson there in position number 4, and Shane Yates rounding out the top 5 as we're going to jump into a quick Peacemaker Gaming Crank It Up. So ladies and gentlemen, crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite drivers. Are you kidding me? Papa Mike coming in with another big bomb. 1,000-star dono again coming in, setting it off here tonight in this one. Papa Mike, much love, much appreciated, my boy. Coming in with that 1,000-star dono as we are back under the yellow flag here. Caution flag coming back out once again here. We'll take a look back and see what brings out our 4th caution flag of the evening. Hope you guys enjoyed that Peacemaker Gaming Crank It Up. The sights and sounds here of these 358 modifieds at Weedsport Man, this is a beautiful, beautiful racetrack. When you see Cody Myers, I believe, gets into the back of the 6 right a little bit, then he kind of checks up. The 007 gets into the back of him. Then you see the 17 right of Luke Hines right there in that. It's at the rear of the field here. Cody Myers is going to go around. An unfortunate break there for Myers as he was having a decent run here. Unfortunately, just in a bad spot, sliding back through the field. Just car gets super sideways, actually. I don't think he made contact with that 6 ride, but then the 007 gets into the back of him, checking up, and then Luke Hines in there. Ty Dickinson with a little piece of that one as well. Stephen Lindau having to get checked up, trying to avoid that one as we'll jump right on board here with Ty Dickinson. See what he sees here. You can see that happening. He slides up, trying to avoid it, tries to go down the racetrack. Unfortunately, Luke Hines coming back down the track there. Gets in the side of him. Doesn't look like too much damage to either car there after that. As we'll get them restacked. We'll get them stacked back up and ready to go back. The green flag racing here. These drivers back out onto the track. We're going to get ready to set them back loose. Papa Mike, Michael Dickinson coming in, setting it off again with another massive 1,000-star dono. Papa Mike, much appreciated, my boy, coming in, showing the love here once again. Much appreciated, my boy. Much appreciated coming in. Absolutely setting it off. Absolutely making another freaking wicked night here. Coming in, showing all that love and all that support, man. I cannot thank you enough, my boy. I cannot thank you enough. Coming in, showing all the love. As we are back to green flag racing. The green flag back out in the air here once again. That number 69K continuing to lead the way here is Keith Hackney still out in front, continuing to show the way. It's the caution flag coming back out here. A quick caution flag there after a good little run there. A good run by Keith Hackney. Another great restart there for that 69K machine, but unfortunately it's going to go for nothing as the caution flag coming back out. All these drivers going to get restacked right there behind them as we'll take a look back and see what happens here once again. It's an unfortunate break, man. That 69K just keeps trying to run away with this one, but you can never really get that far ahead before the caution flag coming back out. And man, you know, I have a sneaky suspicion that with one of these restarts, a 20R ride might be able to get a jump and get around that 69K here one of these times. Right there in the middle, looks like the 8 ride of Jeremy Vaughn's going to get a little bit of contact there. He's going to get spun around. The 007 ride is going to get right into the side of him, and unfortunately, Jeremy Vaughn's going to take that ride right down pit side, and another tough break for Samuel Bachman. Just nowhere to go. Drives right into it here. Quite a bit of damage there on the back end of Bachman's ride here. As sees that 8 ride go around right in front of them. They all kind of start to stack up. A little bit of contact afterwards there as well between the 6 and the 55. They continue to beat and bang the 55, but Myers going to go around, make some more contact with Stephen Lindau as these guys at the rear of the field have been having their hands full back there as they've been all around it here the last couple caution flags, man. They have been beating and banging and battling like crazy all throughout this one. Papa Mike, Nicholas, Skyler coming in, showing all that love with the star donations. Much love, much appreciated to both of you guys, man. Lonnie Gear coming in with the like and share as well. What is good, Lonnie, is we're going to go back to green flag racing as the green flag back out in the air here once again. The sun is almost completely set around this racetrack. The lights are on, and this track has changed quite a bit here for all these drivers as this track continues to change more and more and more. We're going to see different drivers start to get better runs, start to work their way up towards the front of the field. We got another car upside down. That's Colby Ely going for a ride here on the backstretch, and the caution flag is going to come back out here as Colby Ely went for a wild ride off corner number 2. The caution flag going to come back out here. Let's take a look back and see what happens as believe Shane Yates might have gotten a piece of that one as well. We'll take a look and see what happens. Oh, the 79 ride of Dean Reynolds unfortunately sends it in there. Really, really deep. Gets into the back end here. Let's see if we can get a different angle on that one. Sends it in right here on the back end of Shane Yates. Gets into his rear end, spins him around. Where to go for Shane, and then as that happens, he kind of washes back up the racetrack into Colby, or into the 09 ride of Joshua Ely. And that collects the 06 ride up into the outside wall. Luke Hines gets into the back of him, and Colby goes upside down and goes for a wild ride here off that outside wall. Goes upside down a couple times here. Luckily enough, lands back on all four tires and keeps on rolling. So a good break there for Colby Ely. But man, oh man, oh man, a tough break there for a couple very fast cars on the racetrack. Is poor Shane Yates here having a great run, trying to jump up into position number 3, looking to the bottom side, and then just out of nowhere gets hooked and goes around, and then that's a scary sight. The 007 ride of Samuel Bachman. Bachman has been having like the worst luck, I think, out of any of these drivers, as he's just continued to drive right into these wrecks here. We'll take another quick look at this one as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing, as Bachman try to avoid it, tries to get down low, just unfortunately not low enough, as we're going to go back to green flag racing. Keith Hackney with another good restart, a good drive down the backstretch, trying to open up that lead even more here. 69K, an absolute rocket ship here once again, as Cody Gagliano holds it on to position number 2. And see Jordan LeBon right there in third, trying to have a good run himself, as he's all over the back bumper there, that 20R machine. They battle down the backstretch into corner number 3 and through corner number 4. Keith Hackney gonna click another one off here, as you see Clay Christopherson up there on the high side. The 51 machine, the FTM machine, having a great run, but he's leaving that bottom side open for the 09 of Joshua Ely. Ely trying to work down low here, trying to jump into position number 4 as he's worked himself back up inside the top 5. Luke Hines there in 7th, a little bit of contact. Here comes Clay Christopherson. He's right there to the outside now. It's Jordan LeBon, after LeBon got into the back of Cody Gagliano ever so slightly, kind of got into the inside wall a bit, scrubs a lot of speed off, and he's going to slide back into that 4th position as the FTM Full Throttle Motorsports number 51 trying to work himself into a podium finish. We're going to get 9 more laps left to go, this time by for the 69K of Keith Hackney, as he's already in a different zip code, working himself to a 1.5 second lead over Cody Myers. Keith Hackney is absolutely gone. He has found the absolute best line around this racetrack, and he is rolling with ease here in this one. Just out for a nice little Sunday drive as he continues to pull away. Cody Myers up into 8th there as Matt Rutter works himself into position number 6 from the bottom side. We see Cody Olson right there in that battle as well. The 007 of Samuel Bachman still trying to come out with a top 10 run here. They're getting collected in a few wrecks here. There's nowhere to go for that 007 ride. Still trying to look to have a good run as they're 3 wide down into corner number 3 here for position number 8 on the racetrack. 8th, 9th, and 10th having a great battle there. A little bit of 3 wide. Man, oh man, they are not giving an inch out there on the racetrack. Ty Dickinson right there on the outside of the top 10 looking in as he's worked himself into the 11th position on the racetrack. Stephen Lindau right there behind him. Shane Yates and Dean Reynolds trying to work their way back through the field as Yates in 13, Dean Reynolds there in 14, Cole Healy in 15, Jeremy Vaughn there in that 16th position. Unfortunately, Bryce Dickinson still hasn't entered the race as Keith Hackney continues to lead the way here. Hackney still out in front, showing these drivers how to get it done here at Weedsport. Steve Hackney with a commanding 1.8 second lead here with 3 more laps left to go, trying to pick up yet again another checkered flag in the Great White North 358 Modified Series. Down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4, we're going to see 2 more laps left to go here for Keith Hackney's Hackney with only a pair of laps left here, trying to get it done. He heads down the backstretch into corner number 3, clean and green out of corner number 4. He's going to see that white flag fly. Here's the flagman, tosses that white flag in the air, and he's got 1.8 seconds between himself and his teammate Cody Gagliano for position number 2 as he heads down the backstretch one more time into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. Picture perfect as Keith Hackney is going to park it back down here in victory lane. He's going to get it done in the Great White North 358 Modified Series here at Weedsport Speedway as Keith Hackney, a man on a mission, unbeatable all evening long, and he's going to pick up yet again another checkered flag. That's what his favorite racetrack, and I mean, you can tell that this is definitely his favorite track out there. Is man, oh man, oh man. That thing was absolutely hooked up. Cody Gagliano, his teammate, right there in second. And the 51 ride of Clay Christopherson coming home there in position number 3, having a great run there for the 51. Jordan LaFawn coming home in 4th, and Joshua Ely coming home there in the 5th position. Matt Brunner, Cody Myers, Luke Hines, Samuel Bachman, and Shane Yates rounding out the top 10. Then we see Dean Reynolds, Cody Olson, Ty Dickinson, Stephen Lindo, Colby Ely, Jeremy Vaughn, and Bryce Dickinson rounding out the field here as we had 17 drivers jump out there on the racetrack. 16 taking the green flag here tonight, and man, oh man, oh man, these drivers did not disappoint as they put on one wicked show for us here all evening long. And ladies and gentlemen, give it up here. Let's see those checkered flags up in the chat. Let's see those congratulations here for Keith Hackney as he picks up yet again another checkered flag. Man, what a race. What a race and what a run right there for Keith, man. Heck of a driver, heck of a run. I misregistered by 9 minutes. I figured they would still let me in, but I guess my name not Bloomer. Yeah, no, unfortunately, once that timer for qualifying runs out, there's no more jumping out there, unfortunately. Fortunately, we would have loved to have had you in here, Cecil. Totally would have loved to have you out there on the racetrack, my boy, but yeah, unfortunately, iRacing doesn't give those kind of benefits to us. You know, they don't give that kind of benefits to us. When Hackney wins, ask who was in Lane Phillips that taught him everything he knows. Was it Lane Phillips that taught him everything he knows? I might have to ask him that. Go, Jordan, go. One more, Jordan. Get him. Oh, he was so close, Pete. So close. Way to go, Hackney. Checkered flags. Boss man gets it done. Let's go. You know it, Dustin. You know it, my boy. Matt Brunner with the hard charger up 9 spots. Congratulations to the top 3, says Ty Brunner with a great run, man. Brunner was looking very good up there, man. I thought he was going to jump up into the top 5 as he had a very fast car late in this one. Way to go, Cody. Nice second place. A great second place finish there. NLR 1 and 2 and 5. Hey, that's a good night. Absolutely a good night. Good run, dudes. Jordan, I'm glad you had fun out there, my boys. That was a heck of a run. A heck of a race. I mean, it was a good battle out there, man. The front of the field had some great side-by-side racing. A lot of great racing out there. And, you know, even at the back of the pack, we saw some wicked side-by-side battles. We saw a couple caution flags back there. Drivers just beating and banging and not giving an inch deeper in the field. But, man, still, nonetheless, a lot of wicked racing action out there. Great race. Yes, Tristan, that was a very good race, man. That was a very good race. Matt Brunner coming in, some mashing that like on the stream as well. What is good, Matty? Good run, my boy. Good race. I saw Hackney's name and unplugged my PC, then acted like I missed it. Yeah, we figured. No, I'm just kidding, Jamie. I'm just kidding, my boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up here for our race winner, Mr. Keith Hackney, as we're going to jump up into the broadcast booth. We're going to pull him in here for his post-race interview. Hey, Keith, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You get a copy? Not much. Keith, my boy, another dominant performance, another great run, man. We had Jamie Massey up in the chat earlier on, man. He said, you know what, this is Keith's favorite racetrack, and after watching you win that first heat race, he knew that you weren't going to skip a beat here in the feature. He basically said, good luck and have fun racing for second out there on the racetrack, as he knew that that 69K was going to be a rocket ship, and here you are the end of the race once again with another wicked run, a solid lead out to about 1.8 second lead there over the second place driver, your teammate Cody Gagliano, as you park that 69K back up here in victory lane. Oh, hold up there, Keith. We apparently we can't hear you again. Man, I don't know what's up with my audio, but for some reason all the time it likes to just like randomly change. It's the inputs decide that they just want to be completely different. Let me see if that works. Try giving us a little bit of a story there, Keith. Oh.
All second lap, first lap, didn't like it, so I reset it. And just try to ride, just try to get a decent start position. It's hard to pass here. And I hated for Bryce that he missed a start because he had internet issues tonight, because he had that's probably one of the best times I've seen him qualify, up in this league. So I really hated that for him. But at the same time, it opened the door for me. And once we got going, we was pretty good in the heat. And it's real tight racing, especially on the hammer down track here. And if you can just poke a nose under there, you can 9 times out of 10 you can get a spot. And that's what we try to do there. But in the feature, I timed that first start to perfection. Cody did not give us no countdown, and I just went when he went, and we was able to battle him there for 2 laps, and then eventually take the lead. And I knew once I got clean air, it was going to be hard for anybody to get back up there, just because like Massey said, this is one of my favorite racetracks too, besides Knoxville. And I can really roll the bottom here, fairly easy. I rode the top there for a while, just trying to burn that top end, because I was going to the bottom. I just didn't know when. And once I seen that I was drifting up, like I was losing a lot of speed up top in 1 and 2, I said, okay, this next lap I'm going to the bottom. And I pulled Cody a lot. I was like, well, this is where we're staying for the rest of the race. And I'm happy that we got a lot of green flag laps tonight. There was probably, I think, 1 or 2 cautions that probably could have been prevented. But at the same time, it was better racing than it was at Knoxville last week, surprisingly. So, yeah, man, I'm here, and we trying to stack up these wins, because I'm looking at the points here, and I'm kind of confused, but it'll be all right. We're gonna make a strong run right here at the end, and just see what we got for the rest of the season.
Absolutely, man. Definitely the points are definitely tight. I don't know what was going on with those either. I was kind of looking at them, and I know, it's tight, and there's a lot of competition out there. But I mean, the run that you've had with the amount of wins that you've had, and only missing one night and having a couple off nights kind of deal where you didn't do quite as well. I mean, it still looks like you're pretty close. And as much as it's your teammate leading the way there, I know you want to be right there with them. And by my calculations, I think you should be at least pretty close. I think it should definitely be a lot more than I don't even know what that is. That's like 70 points back, something like that. 64 points back. Definitely think it'd be a lot tighter than that. I'm sure Ty just hasn't had time to really go through them and make sure that all the drop weeks are correct and everything else, but I'm sure he will this week, and sure we'll get that clarified and see where everything stacks up. But I can see a lot of 80s up there for you, which is picking up the wins, and I think this is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is win number 6 here in the series out of 9 races.
Yeah,
Jesus.
man, we've had a good run here. I don't really run these cars a whole lot, but I'm here to support Ty and Bryce and everything with this series. I always try to run every league that they start, so or at least most of our guys do. So they're family, teammates, or whatever, and they don't cut us no slack. So let me tell you that first and foremost, Bryce in Discord, man, he be jumping, he be saying whatever. So yeah, man. I think, like I said, I think after this week's points right here, it'll sort of level out with like the drop races for me and Charles. So we'll be definitely really close after this race since he missed it. So, it's always fun when you're racing a teammate for the championship and stuff like that because I mean, yeah, you still race hard. But there's also a certain amount of respect there. But we also know when it's go time, it's go time. You got to do what you got to do to win. So I can't wait to see what we got left. I haven't looked at the schedule and I don't really want to look at it yet. So, because my favorite tracks is already pretty much came and gone. So, we'll see what happens next week.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Keith, a great run and a great drive here tonight. Jamie says Lane Phillips showed you everything that you know. I don't know if that's true or not, but cheering on Lane there, and Jamie saying that Lane was the one who taught you how to get her done like you have been the last little while.
Yeah, old Lane. Yeah. We'll go with that. So,
Absolutely, Keith. Congrats on the win, my boy. Who would you like to thank here for such a solid run and another victory here in the 358 Modified Series?
oh man, that's NLR, man. Always first and foremost, always, man. Like it's I'm so proud of the guys and how far they've came, and huge shout out to Cody tonight too, because he surprised me with his quick time, like it was which we ran an official earlier today, and he did the same thing to me. We qualified 1-2, so huge shout out to him. I was giving him hell because I told him he was a techie track hero, but he sort of proved his worth a little bit. But I mean, when it comes to slick track here, it's a different ball game. But huge shout out to him and all the other guys that showed up tonight. Granted, we didn't have to run really a B main. Pretty much everybody made it in anyway. So huge shout out to them. NH Lens doing some great photos for everybody out there. If y'all need some, hit me up. We just kind of an announcement here. We opened up a paint shop. It's called Creepy Designs, and we're gonna put out some fire ass paints. So stay tuned for those. Elite Performance and huge shout out to Bryce and Ty again. Papa Mike, you for doing your thing as always, and shout out to Mama Bear in there. Like I said, every week we come in here, she looks like she's fixing to pop. So I might go get a needle and pop her so we can get this thing out of the way.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Keith, congrats on the win, man, and good luck with it. With the baby and everything else. I'm not sure when the due date is, but if anything happens and it comes up, hopefully it's not on a Sunday night, as I know you're gonna want to be out here trying to pick up this championship.
Oh, yeah, well, it's in beginning of May, but even if there was something to happen, I'm not guaranteeing that I won't bring the computer and the wheel to the hospital. So,
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm sure the doctors will understand.
right.
Keith, my boy, congrats on the win, and hopefully we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth next Sunday.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have yourself a good night.
You too.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Mr. Keith Hackney as he comes home in position number 1, picking up the checkered flag here once again, man. What a run and what a drive there by Keith as he's able to jump up and get the win here in this one. Another dominant performance and another good run here as the NLR boy is coming home 1 and 2 as we're going to pull in our second place finisher, the 20R machine of Cody Gagliano. As Cody coming home here in position number 2. We're going to pull him up here into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. Hey, Cody, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
Yes, sir.
Cody, my boy, another great run, another great drive. We saw you battling pretty hard back there, man. We saw some good side-by-side battles with you and Clay, Jordan. You guys were absolutely duking it out back there for that second spot on the racetrack, as it seemed like Keith was almost in a different zip code here tonight and left you guys back there to battle for that second spot on the racetrack.
Yeah, man, those guys, hats off to them for driving me clean. I'm not the best on slick. I'm learning a lot, and I appreciate them driving me clean and not giving me a bumper or anything, man. Huge shout to them, and it was a blast.
Absolutely, man. Looked like you guys were having a lot of fun out there. A lot of great side-by-side action, a lot of crossovers, and a lot of sliding, and a lot of just good action out there right behind our leader. I'm sure that was definitely something that Keith would like to see in the rearview mirror, as he knew that you guys were battling back there for second. That was opening up the door for him to drive away even more than what you guys would probably hope he would, as I'm sure you'd like to be right there within striking distance in case if that 69K ever made a mistake, you would have been able to be there to pounce. But I mean, even right there at the end, he had such a big lead and commanding lead over you that even if he scrubbed the wall a little bit or anything else, he would still be able to have a good cushion there in between you guys to hold on that lead late in the race.
Yeah, man, he was in another time zone. He just, I don't know what he's doing that I'm not. I'm trying to learn, and every time that I'm behind him in a league race, in a practice race, whatever, I try to just get in his tire tracks and try to imitate what he's doing, and just try to learn from what he's doing and stuff to get faster. I think it's working slowly.
Absolutely, man. Looking like you guys are really starting to click here late in the season as you guys continue to keep doing very, very well. You continue to get better and better week in and week out. And here you are with another great finish coming home in position number 2. A great finish and a great run here for yourself tonight, Cody. Who would you like to thank for such a strong performance?
Man, first and foremost, always, always, always next level racing, man. NLR, it's just something else. It's like a brotherhood, and everybody helps each other out. And big shout out to Keith. We ran official earlier, and man, he helped me out a lot. They were trying to teach me where to run and how to run it and stuff. So big shout out to NLR, Elite Performance Industries, NH Lens, man. Hopefully here pretty soon we can get that new paint shop he's opening up on the car. Start repping that for him. Doing good there, and a humongous shout out to Big Papa Mike Promotions. You for broadcasting, and Bryce and Ty for setting all this up, man. It's a blast.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Cody, congratulations on the second place run. Hopefully, we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth next Sunday. Hopefully, maybe even one spot better, as I'm sure that 20R will be up here battling for the win once again next week.
Hope so, buddy. We'll see you.
Cody, have yourself a wonderful night and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for the 20R rider, Cody Gagliano. Is Cody coming home here in position number 2? Yo, Keith, my boy, Mr. Hackney, coming in with the 500-star dono. Keith, much love, homie. Coming in, showing the love. Jeremy Vaughn racing with the carry action. Colby Ely coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. Cecil Kirkpatrick coming in with the like. Papa Mike coming in with the 200 stars again. Papa Mike, you've been going crazy tonight. You can slow down, my boy. Slow down, homie. No more. You guys are way too generous, man. You guys are way too kind. Keith, Michael, much appreciate you guys coming in, showing the love, man. Keith with the 500-star dono. Papa Mike coming in with the 200 stars again, man. You guys are way too crazy, man. You guys are way too kind, coming in, showing the love here all over again, man. I absolutely love it. Love it, and love to see you guys up here every single race, man. I always love seeing your guys' faces up in the chat, even if you're just sitting there lurking or watching or anything else. Just seeing your name pop up, liking the stream, puts a smile on my gosh heckin' face. Susie, Mama Bear, always love seeing you in here as well. Mama Bear, always love seeing you up in here. Saying awesome job once again, Aaron. You're the best, my boy. Susie, you are the best. You are the best, my girl. Come on now. Come on now. It's not even debatable. It's not even debatable. Mama Bear, number 1 in everything. In everything. Susie coming in, showing the love. Cecil Kirkpatrick says, Cody is my hero. Tell him I'll be over in about 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, Cecil. Cecil, what are you guys doing in 10 minutes, my boy? Is that a promise, or is that like a threat? I don't know. Should we be worried for Cody? Should we tell him to get protection? I don't know. Woo. Come on now. What's going on over there? No, I'm just kidding. Cecil coming in, cheering on Cody Gagliano. Is Cody, man, with another good run, another great finish there for the NLR boys. A good run as well for our third place driver, Unfortunately, Clay doesn't seem to be in the Discord here, but we'll throw his name up here on the board as Clay Christopherson coming home in position number 3 here tonight, man. That FTM Full Throttle Motorsports number 51 was having a great run, a great drive. He was right there in that mix for position number 2, 3, and 4 all night long, man. You saw Joshua Ely up there as well for a little bit, trying to battle with Clay and Jordan for that 4th position. And, man, those guys put on a great race right through that 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th position out there on the racetrack. And then we saw some great battles everywhere else as well, as drivers were moving back, they were moving forward, they were moving back, they were moving all over the place. And we just saw some great runs nonstop all around this racetrack. It was a ton of fun. Jeremy says, well, that didn't go as planned. Laugh out loud so much for carrying over from Thursday night. Laugh out loud. Oh, Jeremy, my boy. My boy, yeah, that was a little bit of a rough one there for you, homie. That was just a little bit of a rough one. Unfortunately, getting up into that wall and everything else and a little bit of contact and behind you, man, just put you in that bad spot there, man. And unfortunately, just not the finish that I know you wanted to have. Not the finish I know you wanted to have, my boys. The car was looking pretty good, especially early on in the night, man. You know, the 8 ride was looking pretty fast. But unfortunately, there, just that contact putting you there at the rear of the field. There was a lot of drivers that were having some good runs. You look at like Colby Ely, who was up there having a great run as well. Shane Yates was up inside the top 5. Dean Reynolds was right there. Both of those guys just sitting there in 10th and 11th, sliding back. And, you know, we saw some drivers go forward. We saw some drivers fall back, and that's racing, and that's what happens on a nightly basis, you know. And unfortunately tonight you kind of got snake bitten here in this one. Absolutely, my boy. See you later, my boy. I hope you have yourself a wonderful night, homie. I hope you have yourself a wonderful night, Jeremy. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we're going to call it there on that note, man. I cannot thank you guys enough for coming in and showing the love. Everyone coming in with all the likes, the shares, the comments, you know, everything, just coming in, showing all the love, that it be on Facebook or on YouTube or over on Kick. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in and showing the love and showing the support here. And obviously, a huge shout out to, you know, Papa Mike, Michael Dickinson, Keith Hackney, Nicholas Merkley, Skylar Pruitt coming in with some big star bombs. Huge thank yous to each of you as well for coming in and setting it off here on this one, man. I cannot be doing this, you know, every single night without, you know, the support and the love of each and every one of you guys. Even just the support of coming in and watching just, you know, just warms my heart up, you know, warms my heart up. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for, you know, tuning in and showing the love, man. Can you throw the Discord in the chat? I can. I can throw my Discord, not the league Discord, or I can probably throw the league Discord in, maybe. See here if I can get the copy of the league Discord. Let me see here. Invite people. Copy that. And we will go back to YouTube and paste. There we go. There you go, Tristan. That should be it, my boy. That should be it right there. Do you do any asphalt racing? We do a little bit here and there. Just kind of getting into it. I don't really race it myself. Some of the boys, they do. But I don't really race too much of the asphalt stuff myself. We're more dirt-oriented here on this one. We're a little bit more dirt-oriented, but we're definitely cracking into it. I mean, we just did, you know, a figure 8 race on the pavement. We just did Talladega. We did Talladega and Auto Club truck races last weekend as well. So a couple races in there, here and there for the pavement stuff, which makes it very, very exciting and very awesome. But if you guys are just tuning in, if you guys are watching on Facebook, make sure you hit that like, hit that share, hit that follow button. If you're watching over on YouTube, hit that like on the stream, hit that subscribe button as we continue to build more and more over there on YouTube Gaming as well. And if you guys are tuning in over on Kick, we just started streaming over there, so make sure you hit that like, hit that follow over there on Kick as well, as we continue to build up on the new streaming service and continue to try to get, you know, bigger and bigger over there, as you know, hopefully, you know, sky's the limit over there on a new site, a new platform. Hopefully we can see something crazy go on over there. As unfortunately, we're going to call it there on that note. I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in. I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for some for some endurance derby stuff, you know, a little bit of endurance derby, 100 lap demo derby is going to be absolutely off the chains, off the hooks, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see each and every one of you guys out there tomorrow night for that one. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out, baby. Peace out, chat. Oh, what a night. Woo, what a race.